Hello there, fellas and fellows. Before I get into what I really want to do for this video, I just want to say thank you for all the people who watched my BookTube newbie video, all the positive comments, and for everybody who subscribed. Just thank you so much. I had people from Morocco telling me hi, which like blew my mind. I had one sweet fellow tell me that my bookshelf looks lonely, but they're not. They're fine. Don't worry about them. So thank you guys for just being awesome and positive and adorable, like my teddy bear. Do you think he's too distracting to be in the shot? Okay, so I'm not going to do a July TBR. I want to do something different and fun. But also, I got new editing software, Final Cut Pro. I'm not using it right now, but I'm going to spend July like learning how to use it. So July is going to be a pretty, not slow, but a different reading month. And I'm sorry the camera is just shaking all over the place. I have it balancing on my bed. For July, I plan on reading Priory of the Orange Tree, Under the Orange Tree. I don't know what they're doing with the Orange Tree, but it's that book with the cool dragon on it. I'm gonna read that bad boy. But I haven't read all of the popular book series like Divergent, Shatter Me, the Grisha trilogy, Six of Crows, Caraval, Name of the Wind, and it's time to fix that. But because I bought all of these books in bulk, I don't know which one to start. So that's why I bought this board. We're going to do a bracket to see who wins and who gets the honor of being read first. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw little symbols that represent each book. I have 12 series that I want to start reading. First one is all the John Green books I have. I know they're not series, but they're contemporaries, and I really loved The Fault in Our Stars, and I want to keep reading. So I have Turtles All the Way Down, Abundance of Catharines, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns. I don't have Will Grayson, but I can get that from my library. So John Green, The Maze Runner, Shatter Me, V.E. Schwab. I'm going to combine her Vicious duology with her Darker Shade of Magic ones. Illuminae, Divergent, Red Queen, Scythe, Grisha trilogy, mashed with the Six of Crow duology, Chaos Walking by Patrick Ness, I think, the Fifth Wave trilogy, and then Name of the Wind, those two books. So I got a lot of good ones, and it's time to figure out which ones I'll read first. So I'm going to get started drawing all the icons. It sounds weird, but you guys will get it soon. So I went ahead and penciled all the drawings for the icons representing each book, just to go ahead and figure out what I want to draw, save some time. And I'm not an artist, I'm a doodler. And these were all just super duper quick. So the first little death bracket is going to be the John Green books versus the Maze Runner series. And I'll tell you guys the 3 criteria on how a book series will win as soon as I finish coloring all these. You guys get it? It's John Green, so yeah. His name's John, and he's green. I'm a clever gal. And for the Maze Runner, nothing that special. Just a guy, a vague stick figure guy, running in some general direction with a really crappy maze in the background. Because, it has no entrances, no exit. Life's a stage, and all of the people its players and whatnot. Yeah, something metaphorical like that. I read the first Maze Runner a long, long time ago, and I didn't like it so much, but I'm going to give it a try. Again. Okay, so there's the first two, John Green versus the Maze Runner. Okay, next is my least favorite drawing. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be brown. This is the Shatter Me series. All the little book covers, they have an eye on it. And I'm drawing it fragmented because shatter me, I guess. There. We can just pretend that's in a window. Because the glass is broken, nothing is lined up evenly. Ooh. This eyeball has crazy thick eyelashes. All the eyes on Shatter Me covers, they have trees for eyelashes, icicles for eyeshadow. Do I have time to draw that? No. So we're just going to go for a nice humble eyeball. And it's going to be Shatter Me versus Vicious, Vengeful, Darker Shade of Magic, all the V.E. Schwab books I have. Why am I drawing a skull? Well, because I know her books, Vicious, are about villains, and villains, kill people. So I'm hey, yeah, let's just do a nice skull. Should I draw, blood dripping off of him? Nah, we're not that edgy. We're a family-friendly channel, most of the times. Okay, so for Illuminae, that whole trilogy, I was going to draw, just a light bulb, because, light bulbs illuminate, stuff like that. But I was Casey, be a little more creative. So that failed, and I just decided to draw a spaceship and Saturn and some stars. And this is the worst spaceship I've ever drawn. It looks like Bill Cipher's starfish brother. Yeah, I'm just going to draw an eye right there just so that Bill Cipher really sinks in. And so it's Illuminate versus Divergent. So I just basically copied the flame emblem badge thingy going on in the first book's cover. I mean, I like fire. Fire is very good. Can't approve upon just a bunch of fire. So I know people either think Allegiance okay or it's horrible. But what do you guys think? Give me some orange. Oh, I sort of regret pairing these next two together because I'm really excited to read both of them. Red Queen. That's a nice little crown like all the covers. But this one's dripping in more blood. 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 Should the blood be red or silver? Red. Because it's more dramatic. And now for Scythe. Just going for a nice sinister theme, because I sort of link the Grim Reaper and Scythes together. I don't know if they're that bad in the book, but they're shady. Face and shadows. Alright, now we got the Grisha trilogy versus Chaos Walking. I really need to read the Grisha series because it's coming out on Netflix, if the rumors are to be true and believed. So I just got me a nice little mimicry of what's going on the covers of the Grishaverse books. Ooh, because it's also paired with Six of Crows, I'll just draw some blackbirds flying around it. 6. That would be accurate. Oh, okay. So this is Chaos Walking. So I have no idea what to draw for the cover because the covers themselves are just pretty bland. So I'm just like, what's chaotic? Me. What can walk? Me. So I just drew me walking. Though it sort of looks like I'm dancing. And my right leg is very much longer than my left leg. And finally, for the last two, we have the 5th wave. Get it? I drew 5 waves. Okay, so this last one is The Name of the Wind, and I thought this was hilarious. It's just like a hello, my name is name tag, and it says wind on it. Like, it satisfies me. Okay, voila, a bracket system. It's okay, guys. You guys can see my legs, right? I'm over here. Hello. Hello. That was the first tier for the bracket of the books. The death bracket. Death Gauntlet, whatever it's called. So basically how this is going to work is it's basically 2 out of 3. The categories each little bracket has to win is, number 1, Goodreads rating, which one has the highest Goodreads score. And for the series, the highest rating book will be representative for that book series. Number 2 will be judge a book by its cover, which one has the best cover in my opinion. And the third, the tiebreaker, if that happens, will be the summary, which one just sounds like something I want to read now. Do I want to read fantasy? Do I want to read about dystopian? Do I need a nice contemporary right now? So we can go ahead and start with our first one, John Green versus The Maze Runner. Okay, so Mr. Goodreads says that John Green's most popular book is The Fault in Our Stars, with 4.23. And The Maze Runner has a nice 4.02, the first book. So obviously the one with the highest point right now is John Green. And John Green's going to win this because The Fault in Our Stars, the representative for John Green, is blue, and I love that cover. So John Green is our winner for the first bracket. And Maze Runner has been eliminated. So, the Shatter Me original trilogy book with the highest rating is Ignite Me with a whopping 4.43. Good job, Shatter Me. Okay, now I need to look up Victoria Schwab's highest rating book out of the Villain duology and the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. And I am surprised. It's really close, but Victoria Schwab's highest book is A Conjuring of Light with 4.39. So Shatter Me has that one. And oh my gosh, I have a thing about eyes being on cover because eyes are the windows to the soul. They're soulful, they're reflective, but I really like the aesthetic of Victoria Schwab's books. So Ignite Me versus A Conjuring of Magic. Man, an eyeball with grass growing out of it versus a cool guy just sitting in his chair. Ugh! Let's do cool, composed guy sitting in his chair. That way a much easier decision can come to me. The summary decision, the tiebreaker. Do I want to read about a girl with a lethal touch or a bunch of magicians and some guys trying to kill each other with superpowers? Yes. So Shatter Me is eliminated. But man, that means I gotta do John Green with Vicious. Why did I decide to do this? It's just gonna make me cry. 4.56. Man, way to go, Obsidio. And it was no contest. 4.21 for Divergent, first book in the series. Illuminae has that point, and cover, as much as I love the flaming design, the secret file persona of the books in general, yep, it's gonna be Illuminae. But I looked at Illuminae, and some of the pages just have a few words on them. I'm sure that I could read this one real fast and just like shove another series right after it, so I'll get through them really quickly, I think. Red Queen has a nice 4.06. Wow, Scythe, 4.52 for Thunderhead. Oh gosh. Okay, that wins the rating, but I love Red Queen's just simple bleeding crown design. So now it's up to me to decide which one would I rather read. Powers, depending on the color of your blood, or people who kill people because people won't die. Both appeal to my inner sociopath. But since Scythe is technically a trilogy and the last book hasn't come out yet, and this one is nice and wrapped up, I think I'll go ahead and give the point to Red Queen. Okay, Grisha versus Chaos Walking. 4.62 for Crooked Kingdom. I honestly didn't suspect any less. People love those books, and I love the book covers. And Chaos Walking just doesn't add up, and it doesn't have a good book cover, so Grisha wins that. Sorry, Running Casey. Maybe another day. Oh, smears. Great. Fifth Wave, a nice respectful 407. Oops, that's a lame star. There was no competition, 4.58. I'm writing at a weird angle. And, okay, I actually don't like any of their covers, but there is a really cool edition of The Name of the Wind that has like a broken guitar. Okay, in honor of that, Name of the Wind. Fifth Wave, another day. So it's at this stage of the program where I realize what an idiot I am. While I was designing the pencil drawings for these icons, a little voice in my head said, Casey, don't go past 10. It won't work if you go past 10. But I went the 12 book series. So now that I was drawing the winners, look, 3. You can't have a bracket with 3 going head to head for the final round, but we're just gonna have to make it work. We'll just pretend this is that book series with the 3 queens that are fighting for the crown. I actually have the first 2 of those books. I haven't read them yet. Should I just tag them over here, make a little tiny bracket? Nah, we'll just do a triple header. So it's John Green versus V.E. Schwab. Ooh. So we're just going to carry over the Goodreads rating, 4.23 for John Green, 4.39 for V.E. Schwab. So for the first bracket, Miss Schwab is that winner. Oh, so how do I want to spin? No, which one has the best cover? That's the one. Okay, yeah, it's V.E. Schwab. John Green, you're just going to have to wait a little bit. I don't hate you. I love The Fault in Our Stars. So thank you for that. It'll just be a while. Okay, now we have Illuminae versus Red Queen. Illuminae has Obsidio has 4.56 stars. Red Queen has 4.06, so obviously Illuminae is the first winner. Now the cover. Which one do I like the most? Oh, aesthetically, I like Red Queen more. Because a bleeding crown. What can't I like? What can I not like? What do I want to read? I, going against what I feel is popular opinion, am going to pick Red Queen. Because I'm also thinking ahead. I'm going to have the seriousness of villains fighting villains. I could use a little love story. And I'll just read Illuminae another day. That one I'm pretty sure would be a very quick read, like I said before. Red Queen for the second triple header spot. Okay, I love how it's like the crown is in the middle right now. That just seems flawless. And also, when I read all these books, I plan on doing my reader react videos to them. Those won't get a lot of views, which I understand because they are pretty long, but I love doing them. And I feel like reviewing books such as popular as these so late as it is now is kind of why, but I feel like this is a good way to make up for that, just to see someone who's new to it react to it for the first time. Okay, Grisha plus the Six of Crows duology versus Name of the Wind. Wow, Six of Crows has higher ratings than Name of the Wind. 4.62 versus 4.58. So Grisha for that one. Oh, and I really like the covers more. I'm sorry, Name of the Wind, but we'll get to you another time. This is just, it's so exciting. We're getting to the last tier, the championship, where all books hope to end up on my poorly done bracket system. So here we are. V.E. Schwab versus Red Queen versus the Grishaverse. Are you guys excited? Are you ready for this? Because I'm ready. I'm so ready. So V.E. Schwab's Conjuring of Light with 4.39. That's the lowest, I believe. Oh no, Red Queen, 4.06. Grisha with a nice 4.62. It's time for covers. Oh my. Okay, so Grisha gets that one. But which one has the best cover? Crooked Kingdom, Red Queen, Vicious. Grisha, I think you won. I mean, no one can beat just a crow spreading its wings out. It's just majestic. Well, guess what, guys? Casey's reading the Grishaverse first. Celebrate good times, come on. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be number 1 first. Then, because of the rating system, I'll read Victoria Schwab. I can't see what I'm doing. Second. And then Red Queen will be third on the reading list. There. August, when I start reading these, is going to be a very good month. And what am I going to do with all the other books? You'll see. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. Oh, I can't reach. There. Alright, so Grisha's going to be first, followed by V.E. Schwab, Red Queen, Name of the Wind, King Killer, Duology, soon to be a trilogy. Murtaugh's name is King Killer. Maybe I should just reread Aragon. Illuminae, John Green, Fifth Wave, Chaos Walking Scythe. Scythe is the word I can't spell right ever. I don't even know if that's spelled right. I'm always confused where to put the C. Divergent, Shatter Me, and Maze Runner. That was fun. I hope you guys liked it. Just watching someone draw, maybe it was relaxing for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's going to be an awesome reading month in August when I start reading Grisha. Like I said, in July, I have some video software I have to figure out, and I'm probably going to vlog me reading Priory of the Orange Tree, because I was so confused whether to buy that book or not, because it is humongous. It cost $32, but it was so pretty, and it had a dragon on the cover. I'm like, I have to read it. I have to. So if you're worried about what it's about, or if you want to invest the time to read it, follow me as I vlog it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and the raw footage of this is an hour long, so I'm gonna have to get busy editing. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Keep turning pages.